the Seymour in Manchester. Just a quick thing that's going around my head after thinking about great working class places. Back in the late 70s, I started going to the local, the Seymour on Seymour Grove, big old Victorian pile, and was massive inside. It had bell push thingies in some places from the times when you could order from the table. In those days, it was mostly blokes drinking, a few beers at the end of the working day before going off home for tea and back for a few pints later. Even during the week, it would get packed after 8 o'clock. You opened the door and there was an absolute fog of cigarette and pipe smoke, loud chatter and the jukebox. 3 deep at the bar, but the bar staff were amazing and knew who was up next for serving. The thing that has come back to me is how industry marked the men. The welders with their pitted faces and burned hands. My pal's best mate's dad, who was from Poland and had been a hurricane pilot during the war and had facial burns. There was a steady stream of folk who would offer to buy him a pint, and he would smile, shake his head and politely refuse. Every night he would down his 2 brown and bitter and leave at 9 p.m. There were others with amputated fingers, arms, legs. My dad had his right hand crushed in a printing works accident and had elected to have them amputated except his thumb so he could hold a pen between it and his pad. Eventually, it was pulled down overnight and is now a block of flats. It really strikes me how those men carried their working life embedded in them and how they must have been in some level of pain but never said. You fancy a pint? Go on then. Cheers, our kid.